Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth has been stolen, and have reason to believe the culprit has come this way. So it is that we ask your assistance in its recovery. The thief has been identified as a man named Ishtanin, a dragoon sworn to the service of the Holy See. Ah, you heard true. The crime was perpetrated by one of our own, an individual in a position of trust and no little honour. You may be assured that a face worth in death awaits him upon capture. My duty is to see afford me little opportunity to travel far beyond the walls of Ishgard. Must confess a grave ignorance of latest Gardenian affairs. I was told that a sentry by the name of Lord Danarel might have knowledge of routes oft taken by Ishgardian fugitives. I'll prefer to keep my identity secret, thus would have you gather what information you can from the man. We must act quickly, for you see Ishtanin is... But I've already said too much. What matters is we find our thief, and the eye with all haste. When last sighted, Ishtanin was clad in black armour. Now go, and speak not a word of what I've told you to anyone. How are we meant to probe for information? Like, I want to know about the Ishgardian fugitives. I can't even say that actually, never mind. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, you know. Oh, igloos. Cute. Routes favoured by the Ishgardian fugitives. Now that's a question I don't hear every day. You aren't plotting some unsavoury act yourself, are you? Even if you were, I doubt you'd make it far. Any route, we've caught a few fleeing to the North Shroud. Well, with Gardini being home to nearly as many Elzen as Ishgard, it's no easy task to identify outsiders. If you're on the hunt for someone, you could do worse than to visit Fortain's Spire in North Shroud, and speak with a man named Iderson. If any suspicious persons have crossed the border in recent days, you'd be the first to know. He just IDs himself. So we just head back here. Alright. Damn it. It's because that's like a remix of it almost. It goes different than how I remember. So it's throwing me. Brings me back, really does. Kind of does make me want to go play Final Fantasy XIV. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. Locally. All's well. And I have 7 gigs of space left. Locally. As well. Shroud hares are devouring the young trees of the Ul'dah springs. Throw a little salt into their plants before the damage is beyond repair. Hail, adventurer. Yes, I'm the one tasked with monitoring those who would enter our lands by way of Miqo'te. An Ishgardian knight clad in black armour? No, I recall nothing of the sort, and such a striking visitor will be difficult to forget. My apologies, friend. I can only suggest you turn to Ul'dah and see if he has any other theories. It is confusing how they're called shroud hares and they're fucking giant slugs. It's very and it's not just like normal ones, but they're additional appendages that the normal ones don't have. It's very creepy. Very creepy. It just like makes me want to invest in a salt company. Oh. That reminded me of some Twitter fan art of Wendy's. Like, due to Wendy's Twitter, Wendy's has attained a ton of publicity and fans now, if not of the food, just of, you know, the Twitter account. And to the point where people have been even making well, I would hesitate to call it fetish art, but there has been sexy fan art of the Wendy's mascot. Like her leaning forward in a dress that emphasizes her arse, or just straight up a dress hocked up and you seeing her panties and talking about extra thick beef. Yeah. Shadman made one. No look, you say. Most curious. Why, it's not impossible for that fugitive. Maybe the fugitive is this guy. He's named after all. Why, it is not impossible that fugitives could make it this far without being espied by the Fotel's spire. Which leaves the possibility that your man is still in Ishgard. It runs counter to good sense. Why would a fugitive not put a distance of grounds between him and his pursuers? But by process of deduction, it is a possibility. The climes of Ishgard are not kind to drifters and vagabonds. That said, there have been a curious smoke wafting from a cave to the east of here at night. Where are you? I might begin my search there. Straight east. Alright. Oh, that's some nice music that's here. Also, black sheep. Ordinary caracol. It's like some Eldritch sheep, just like with, just due to the weird effectos near its feet. It's like black magic around there or some such. Ixal Wild Talon? Okay, let's throw down. Evasion up, invasion enhanced. Now this is gonna be a proper brawl. Proper brawl. Why do I still have that green plant next to my name? I have no idea. And actually, it's not as dangerous as I thought it would be. But anyway, we've finally encountered the Ixo, and they're turned out to be dragon people. Dragon humanoids. And not like the ones we can get. Well, we can be. These are more dragonic. Heretic Matron? Oh, Matron. Oh no, it's gonna use backflip at me. My god. Whatever will I do? Because I gotta keep talking like Shatner. I actually remember seeing someone was posting GIFs of a Star Trek TOS episode. And the screen went black there for a moment. Bloody hell. A Star Trek TOS episode where Kirk, Spock... oh, wait. Dramatic. Estinine. Oh, I think people spoiled this about me. Or mentioned this guy before. Apparently there's some guy in a quest chain later on. People are claiming that he dies just to keep the smile on your face. Like he sacrifices himself just so... yeah, just try and keep a smile on your face kind of thing. Or something, like he cares dearly about your happiness to the point of dying for you kind of thing. Which sounds pretty cool. I think they were saying it's this guy, but I doubt it. I think they just referenced this guy in another thing. That Ishgard would result to sending coin-starved adventurers after me. I know not whether to laugh or feel insulted. Die. It rouses for another. What can I say? I'm pretty. I'm not one bad-looking giant guy. There we go. There's some English. Preposterous. Our paths shall cross again. You could be sure of that. Dude's got jumps. Ooh. I'm gonna just help out and kill this guy because I actually need this for a Lancer thing. Damn, I actually just completed a hunting log there. I got 195 XP points, nothing to write home about, but I also got 475 flame seals. I knew they must have been in a hunting log. Or of some sort. There's also a log up. That's an icon I haven't seen before. Let's turn this in. Somehow I doubt it's done, but maybe it is. A Darvinian horde launched a brutal assault on the Obstorium. That looks cool. Just as our astrologians began moving this moon's astroscope logs to the lower library, Rangers are needed to fend off the attack while protecting the scattered logs from the Trossivis's all-consuming flames. Knight, you could help out. A dragoon clad in black, you say? Tell me all that transpired. By the fury, that the Eye would choose another, but not thought it possible. In light of recent events, it would seem an explanation is in order. The Eye is no ordinary relic. It harbors the power of the dragon, which it bestows upon a single chosen soul, the strongest and wisest dragoon. He who is chosen is possessed of the power to fight our mortal foes. The dragons are Dravania on equal footing, soaring the firmament as if it were an extension of the land. That man is known as the Azure Dragoon. The Azure Dragoon is the light of hope of all Ishgardians, and the paragon of all dragoons. For this reason, you may imagine how it pains me to have to confess the man you encountered, the thief, is none other than the Azure Dragoon, and that I was once his teacher. Needless to say, I acknowledge myself accountable for Ishtanine's misdeeds, and mean to do all in my power to find them and recover the Eye. But I cannot do this alone. I require your help, Drumkaren. You, who've received the power of the dragon. You may labor to believe it, but there can be no mistake. The soul of the dragoon I bear glows in your presence, irrefutable proof that you are chosen. What I can ill explain, however, is the why of it. Never before in Ishgard's long history has the Eye roused to more than one individual in a single generation, but it avails us not to cudgel our brains about it. The fact of the matter is that you are now the vessel for the power of the dragon. That dragon lies yet in slumber, however, and you must needs possess the means to wake it, the soul of the dragoon. I shall entrust you with mine, Drumkaren. Like Ishtaniine, I once ruled the skies as the Azure Dragoon, although that power has since become lost to me. It was simply by force of habit that I have hitherto kept the soul upon my person. I have no inkling as to why why the Eye has seen fit to choose a second, and an outsider at that. Yet one thing is clear: none can challenge the Azure Dragoon, and conceivably prevail save another Azure Dragoon. You are our only hope of bringing Ishtaniine to justice. And reclaiming the Eye. Of course, I do not ask that you do this unaided. I may be a dragoon no more, but what knowledge I have, I shall gladly impart to you. Indeed, when the time comes that you must face the Azure Dragoon, not less than complete mastery of the power of the dragon will avail you. That perilous road lies ahead of you. I shall not deny. Knowing this, if you would still lend me your lance, I'll teach you to harness that power, the power that has chosen you. Go forth, my young dragoon, and rouse the dragon within. I look forward to your return. The next Dragoon quest will be available from Alberic upon reaching level 35. Dragoon unlocked. Your inner dragon grows stronger. Jobs. You've obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal, which can be equipped via the armor chest. While using a job, you'll have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job level and attribute bonus coincide with those of the base class. When job level raises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. Very nice. Sadly, I mightn't get to use Bloodbath, but... No, I think I might, but... Whatever. I don't care. This is more important. Also, armory chest. Upon the surface of this multi-aspect crystal are carved the myriad deeds of dragoons from eras past. And yep, I can still use that. Action traits. Actually, no, that's lobotomize. Additional. Yep, I can use Bloodbath. Second Wind. No, I mightn't take that. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. And I've jumped right there. Beautiful. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, let us return to Limsa. Yeah, this is exciting. It's taken a while, but I finally become a dragoon. Beautiful. And maybe one day I'll give a shit about the others crafting. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna end this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks. I'll be back soon to record more. But until then, adios. I'll see you next time. Fuck yeah! Awesome!